And today happens to be Tuesday. Yes, I know it's Tuesday. But to say the least, we kind of miss Monday. Monday wasn't here. Yes, it wasn't here. We weren't here Monday. Monday was here, but we weren't. And typically, the first Monday of the month becomes Mosin Monday. But because we weren't here, I'll bet Sarah was there. But because we weren't here, we were not able to do that. But we're going to magically change the calendar to a Mosin Monday on a Tuesday. And here's Sarah. Welcome, Sarah. How are you?
I'm great, Jim. How are you today?
Wonderful.
You had a great long weekend?
Yeah, I stayed away from email, too.
Good for you. Good for you.
I stayed away from, for them. I don't think I checked email from the time I left here Saturday until this morning.
Well, that's a good thing. Believe me, I think we're somewhat overconnected.
I think so too. So, Sarah, who is Mosin Mortgage?
Well, we're simply here to be of service. We have been providing financing for folks from all walks of life, and it's really been truly a blessing because we started with Salem Radio. It's been our 7th year running, so with Massachusetts and Florida, and certainly thankful for you bringing me on air every month to chat about finances and lending and literally lending facts and industry myths, because people do hear things, and often enough it might not be the right information. So when it comes to residential and commercial properties, we are constantly getting updates. And because we're in wholesale lending, our interest rates are a lot lower, and we do approve folks from anywhere from 580 scores to 800 scores or 880 scores. And essentially, it gives folks a chance to be a first-time home buyer or even a business owner for that matter. And that gives us a great deal of joy to provide that service.
And you've been a blessing, too, because as anybody can listen and can find out that you do not have to be tied to the bank to get a mortgage.
Mm-hmm. Right. And I think that it really is something that is sometimes unusual for folks to realize, that simply getting in with wholesale lending, it gives them that freedom to have hope and also not be penalized for mistakes that may have occurred in the past with their decisions on financial household. But here's the thing. The bottom line is there's been a lot of, we've gone through a really rough period in the last 5 years. So we face challenges, sometimes at different periods, but at the end of the day, we should not be punished for that for the rest of our lives. And with local banking, what is different is that there's really a different set of guidelines. And it's not as if they want to turn down their existing client base. It's just that they're not ready to approve folks with a higher debt-to-income ratio if it's over 40% or a score that may be at 580 or lower. And we are all about financing folks with great credit and with not-so-great credit, and essentially provide the same type of rates, which are in the 3s and the 4s, fixed rates. So that's an advantage in every way for folks from all walks of life. And also question the mortgage. I always say, ask the question, find out, are you paying too much? Do you have an equity line? Is it an adjustable rate? If it's an equity line, you're going to see the payments go up, and you certainly don't need to be in that place. You can be in a fixed rate at a 3% for 30 years or 15 years or 10 years and not worry about that mortgage payment going up.